I will promise you this, that if we have not gotten our troops out by the time I am president, it is the first thing I will do. I will get our troops home. We will bring an end to this war. You can take that to the bank.
Is there any sense that they were having problems at all?
I said, what's the matter, Tim? I said, don't you want to come home? And he said, I'm not sure. He said, everything's changed. He said, I'm not the same person anymore.
Mia Sagahan's boyfriend, Walter, shot himself at age 27, about a year and a half after he came back from Iraq.
I just didn't realize that I don't think he was thinking about killing himself. Otherwise, I would have taken him wherever he needed to go.
Those weapons of mass destruction got to be somewhere. Nope, no weapons over there. Maybe under here.
The command structure, the missions that we were getting didn't make any sense. We're going after people, Mujahideen or Muj, and they didn't have any idea which ones were the right ones. We're kicking in the wrong doors, terrifying children, helicopters screaming over their heads at night, and I'm trying to calm the women and children while the men were dragged and separated out and completely humiliated in front of their families. In that culture, it's a very big deal to be treated with respect in front of your family, just as it is in ours. I gave the order for them to use the missiles on the building. So we hit it. And then we stormed into the building. And there was looked about a 14-year-old kid, a 6-year-old kid, and a young, maybe could have been her husband, I couldn't tell because he was so messed up, and a woman that was bleeding, but not severely, and all she was screaming, why, Laish, Laish, and I broke down. I leaned up against the wall, and as my rest of my Marines cleared through the building, and I sat there with the corpsman trying to do something about it. But I started to cry. I wanted to rip my hair out, what hair I did have, and go nuts. And the woman, seeing my reaction, came up to me and put her hand on my cheek and said, Inshallah, which is God's will. Because these people over there, it doesn't matter what bad things happen to them, that they can accept it right away as God's will because they're deeply religious. But no, it wasn't God's will. It was my fucking order. I gave the order to fire those rockets into that building, and I killed her family. I had to come back. On the 26th of August, I lost another friend. He was on his third tour, and the thing is that what's making me really upset is now I'm starting to, their names are all blending together now. And she asked what his name was, and I gave her a name, a wrong first name and a wrong last name. And then I had a dream after all this, and I saw him in my dream, and he, in his typical joking attitude, said that I was fresh out of friends, that I needed to make some new ones. He's joking around like he used to always say stupid shit like that. And anyway, it's my duty now. It is my duty to stand up and speak, and I will do this until this war is over.
Honor? Are you kidding me? You saying that it's an honor to die in Iraq and to fight a war that we started and we're in the wrong? You're gonna tell me that it's an honor to serve in Iraq when private contractors get paid $100,000 plus, and drive $60,000 vehicles inside the base while soldiers are outside the base, rolling and patrolling and losing their lives. Is that honor? Are you kidding me? Is it an honor knowing that KBR stock has more than doubled since the war started? I'm outraged at what is going on. Again, they're using this idea of patriotism and honor. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. How about sending home the soldiers with their lives? Sending the soldiers home with honor. That's foolhardiness.
It is our actions now that will determine if we create our future or if our future is created for us by war criminals. Congress has done nothing meaningful to stop this war, and our calls for logic, our pleas for sanity, and our demands for humanity have fallen on deaf ears.
This is the questionnaire that we've developed just to kind of get a sense of what's been going on and where your testimony might be placed. But we have a lot of opponents that, don't believe us.
Yeah.
And it's important that we are able to kind of catalog everything, and if there is any evidence or other people that can corroborate, this way we can stand up and say, you know what, no, it's just not just one person telling this story, it's not just two people telling this story, these are all the people telling this story. Did you ever participate in or observe the killing or wounding of a civilian or unarmed combatant?
Yes.
Is that something you can talk about?
No.
Have you ever seen mutilation of bodies?
Yes.
Can you talk about it?
No.
The first thing they tried to do was medicate. Therapy was recommended, medications were recommended. They gave me 3 different medications. The first was trazodone, the second was Paxil, and the third was gabapentin, a generic form of Neurontin. My doctor told me that PTSD treatment is not a science, that there is no science to it, and that you can mix and match these medications, and something may work for you that doesn't work for another vet. And I did research on the medications that I was given, and I found out that the main side effect of all 3 medications is suicidal thoughts and suicidal tendencies. 10,000 Iraq war vets have committed suicide. My name is Ole Peter Goodman. I'm a proud warrior and a prouder patriot. And that's my problem with the VA.
My son was let down by the government, who sent him to fight their war of choice and destroyed his soul.
At about 11:30, Jeffrey asked me if he could just sit in my lap and I could rock him. We sat there for about 45 minutes and I was rocking Jeff, and we were in total silence. It was his last place of refuge. The next day I came home. It was about 7:15. I held Jeff one last time as I lowered his body from the rafters and untook the hose from around his neck.
After Jeffrey died, we found a note in the cellar, and it said, "I am truly embarrassed of the man I became."
I am truly embarrassed of the man I became, and I hope you can try to remember me only as a child when I was happy, proud,